Welcome back. We're here to discuss Saturday's Premier League clash between Chelsea and Leicester at Stamford Bridge. Barney, were you impressed by Chelsea on Monday?
I was very impressed by them. It was only Burnley, the newly promoted team, probably the worst team in the league on paper as things stand. But Chelsea was so impressive. The football they played, Fabregas absolutely ran the show. Costa looks like a good signing. Courtois in goal was commanding, even though he conceded the goal. It was just all round impressive. The best performance of the opening weekend for me.
Pascal, what about Leicester? I mean, they drew at home to Everton, obviously. Were impressed by them?
Yeah, that would be a great result for them. To get anything out of that game would be a real bonus. I mean, obviously, a great atmosphere at the King Power. First game back in the Prem for a long time. I mean, good result. I mean, look, a couple of their goals, they were quite fortunate both goals. I think Everton will probably feel they should have won the game, but even so, it's a great point for Leicester, and now arguably the toughest game of the season going to Chelsea, so real task in their hands.
I think obviously Leicester, whether they survive in the league, can be the home games, isn't it? And the last place you want to go to, probably Stamford Bridge. Chelsea were brilliant, weren't they? I know it was only Burnley, but they were so strong, weren't they? For me, they're going to win the league, but I mean, it's difficult to go to Leicester to go to Stamford Bridge and get a result. They're going to have to set up defensively, and that's not really Leicester's game, is it?
I mean, it's one of these games which Mourinho always seems to end up winning 1 or 2-0. I mean, that would be if you were trying to pick a correct score, that's what you'd say, wouldn't it? I mean, you see Leicester getting that?
I don't give them a chance, to be honest. I think they did really well with a home crowd behind them against Everton, but at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, I don't give them a chance at all.
It might be one of those games, wouldn't it, where it might be 0-0 around the hour mark. I don't think it will be, but it's one of the games, if it was, you'd still fancy Chelsea to win, wouldn't it? What's your score prediction for that game, Barney?
I think it'll be comfortable 3-0 Chelsea.
Yeah,
yeah, 2-0.
I'm going to go 4-0. I just can't see anything other. So it's a Chelsea comfortable win. Sports Mile.